Hey guys, this is Brax, and today I am looking at Boogeyman 2, which, as you could have probably guessed, is a horror game. I have played a few games like this before, and I can't really say that this one is adding anything new to the genre. It is very similar to Five Nights at Freddy's. You are given a flashlight with a limited amount of power, and you have to point it at the Boogeyman or he will get you. You can recharge the flashlight, but it takes a few seconds, so the game really boils down to time management. Each level occurs over the course of one night. Each night at midnight, the Boogeyman will begin to try and make it to your bed, and you have to last until 6 a.m. while constantly shining the light on him every time he tries to attack you. The 6 hours, in real time, last about 6 minutes. Actually, I think that is exactly what it is. Each minute equals 1 second in real time, so the levels go by pretty quickly. During the first night, the Boogeyman can come from 3 places: the window, the vent in the wall, or the closet. It is ridiculously easy to make it through the first night, but each following night becomes progressively more difficult as the Boogeyman moves more quickly. He also comes from more and more different directions, like the doorway leading out of your room and the floorboards. He also tries to trick you in various ways. He might make a lamp lose power and create more darkness, trick you into thinking that you are seeing and hearing a snake, or set off various fixtures around the room like music boxes and lamps and basically anything that you can see or hear. All of these things are important because the key to knowing where the Boogeyman is coming from is normally related to your ability to hear him. Each method of entering the room that he has makes a distinct sound, and after a couple of minutes your brain will be trained to know that the window sliding up sounds different than the closet door opening, and knowing those things makes it easier to know where to shine the light as quickly as you can to avoid being attacked. The game's instruction comes primarily from a doll in the room, who for some reason refers to your player as Mommy the entire time.
Will you be my mommy?
I think the developers just decided that it sounded creepy, so they ran with it. There is no soundtrack to speak of, other than the noises that you hear in the room, which really adds to the spooky environment and makes you feel on edge. The graphics are subpar, which doesn't really matter so much considering the fact that you spend all of your time on your bed and nothing ever changes much within the room itself. I really think this game suffers from a lack of character development and a complete lack of plot. I understand it is just a strategy game, but why should I care that the little girl that I am controlling gets eaten by the Boogeyman when I know nothing about her and I have no emotional attachment to the game whatsoever? I don't expect there to be an actual plot here, but at least some sort of background would get the player to invest in the game a little bit more. There isn't much of a replay factor here either, and I will admit, by the 4th night I was ready for the Boogeyman to win because I was pretty tired of just shining my flashlight at him for the 100th time. The real problem here is that this game isn't doing anything new, and most players who would buy this have already played games in this same genre which are pretty much identical. If you liked Five Nights, you will probably like this, but if you don't enjoy those types of games, I wouldn't recommend it. This game is $8 on Steam if you are interested. Well, that is Boogeyman 2, guys. If you like it, leave a like. If you like me, subscribe. See you on the next one.